Guys, we back with another video. Today we are going to be watching a playback video. One of the I don't know if they're the best reacting channel, but you know, they're up there for sure. They make some good shit and they always have good takes, literally always. So I heard about H3 saying his crazy ass shit about the Jewish community, but I don't know what he said word for word. I just heard he said some fucked up shit. So we're about to get right into it. If you are new here, obviously subscribe, hit that like button. We're just getting back into the groove. I am live on Twitch right now. Link in description if you want to check that out.
Got another fucked up joke I wanted to say. Got another fucked up joke I wanted to say.
Easy, Tiger.
I was just gonna...
Isn't that how all controversy starts? Just a fucked up joke you want to say.
Jesus Christ.
Ethan, don't say it, man.
Yeah, I don't know
They
why
start rounding up the Jews again. I hope Ben gets gassed first. Or last.
What
Jesus.
the fuck?
Yeah. Say.
Jesus Christ.
Ethan, don't say it, man.
If they start rounding up the Jews again, I hope Ben gets gassed first.
Damn!
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's fucking brutal.
Not to speak.
Off the rails is
Holy shit.
Can I
I
not
didn't
say
think it was
that?
that bad.
Yes.
Holy
You can't.
fuck.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is up with people and hating on the Jewish community recently? Kanye, then this fucker. I don't know why people even like this dude. I'm being 100% honest.
I can't. I'm not doing anything.
Always
I'm part of
been
it. I'm getting gassed.
interesting
I'm almost
to me,
instantly
dude.
facing a ton of criticism and backlash, largely from
Wait,
conservative.
stop pausing. Man, what the fuck are you doing, Ethan, bro?
Yeah,
what are you
what
doing?
the fuck?
First of all, for
H3
people who
losing
don't know
it.
who Ethan Klein is, this is the nigga that's been like on podcasts for the past he has a bigger channel back in the day, but he turned into a podcaster, and recently this is a nigga who has been like one of the biggest advocator of like cancel culture. Not
Yes,
only with
bro.
Kanye, but also with
He's the one that tries to cancel everyone. I bet he's not even cancelable though. You know what I mean? He's one of those type of dudes. He's not gonna go down.
and like was purposely taking
Like I bet
things out of
YouTube loves
context.
him type shit. You know, I don't think he's.
So
he's
for him
staying.
to like say something like this, not
Which is
believing that
fucked
anything
up.
is going to happen to him is absurd. That's the most
Yeah,
craziest
exactly.
thing.
He doesn't think there's gonna be any consequences, which there might not be, other than like hate. Like I don't know if there'll be any real consequences. Like what? Like has there been any? Because this was 2 days ago.
Fucking imagine. But again, like I've been telling y'all for the past 2-3 months
that's
now,
fucked up,
these
though.
niggas just draw
That
different
doesn't just
lines.
be able to slide under the fucking skin of everybody. No, dude, that's
They
different.
just make up rules to where you can't say nothing crazy, but I can say all the crazy shit
Yeah, that's been
imaginable.
everybody's fucking. They're saying just because they're in the community, they can make jokes and hate on the community. I don't think it works like that.
I can make all the edgy jokes, and
I don't
everybody
think it
has
works
to
like
understand what I'm doing is an edgy joke. Andrew Tate makes an edgy joke. No, pack that nigga
Yeah,
up
that's
ASAP. I can make
fucked
an
up.
edgy joke
Come
and
on
it's
now,
fine.
H3.
In his defense, he's also Jewish.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, see,
I'll say this,
I
though.
heard this
Go on,
part
bro.
on Twitter. I saw someone said some shit about this. Sorry, bad talking. But yeah, I heard someone talk about this part. That's what I was saying beforehand.
When
So.
Kanye said something crazy about black people still were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like you can't just fucking hate on your own community. That's honestly even worse,
It
dude.
is like he made
Oh,
an
it was
attempt
just an edgy joke. No, was that a joke,
at
dude?
a joke, which I can
I don't know
only
about that.
respect.
For
the
sure.
problem is it wasn't funny,
It
and
wasn't.
when your
Exactly,
very offensive
dude.
joke is
That's
not
so
funny,
funny. I'm saying exactly what he's about to say.
it just comes across as a fucked up thought.
I
Because if
agree.
people laughed at what he said,
agree.
they'd be like, "Man, that was a crazy, edgy joke, Ethan Klein." And he's kind of used to doing edgy things. Now, probably less so nowadays, but back in his heyday or whatever.
Yeah.
As a popular podcaster, I'm sure he has many fucked up thoughts.
For sure.
And when you're on a podcast, you have
you
so
can't
many
just say
hours
that.
to express your fucked up thoughts. It's only a matter of time before you say something
Yeah,
different.
these two run a podcast, so they know personally.
Save you about 1 or 2 times before you just get your thought across. That being
This time, though,
said,
he wanted to drive that
you
thought
had to
home.
make sure that shit was said.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if
he's
you're
been
gonna
in the
make sure,
podcast game for a while, so he was thinking about that. He definitely thought about it too, and was like, "Yeah, this is okay to say." Like, bro,
your joke is said,
Come
come
on,
on, but at least
man.
make this shit a little fun.
it's funny. Like beforehand, he's like, "This is an
That
edgy
was
joke."
just like I just want to see that nigga
No
die
one
joke.
laughed.
That's
wasn't even a joke.
all that was.
And
Fucking
it's like,
hateful
and
comment.
the craziest part is the reason why is because
Crazy
Ethan
world we
Klein
live in,
sees
boys.
him as like morally
And gals.
corrupt.
Yes.
But for a person who considers themselves morally intact,
morally sound, intact.
then how could you be caught saying something like
Yeah.
that?
And to be quite frank, that's the only reason why people are
And he,
laughing
like,
at this right now.
totally
Because for a
wanted to
nigga
say
that's
it,
been
too. It
going
wasn't like he was
around
caught,
for the past
you know what I
several
mean?
months
Off camera
now,
saying
trying
it.
to be the fucking moral police, writing these fucking outlines on what people can say and what they can't say and who can say it, for him to be like one of those people and then just believe that I've drawn the lines out in a certain way where if I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, and then for him to say this and then to be surprised or like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm Jewish, so I should be able to say what the fuck I want to say. It's crazy, bro.
And far-right figures in particular, as well as others calling Ethan a scumbag, arguing that his channel should be deleted. People saying if Kanye deserves to be called out for his remarks, Ethan should as well.
Kanye
Goes with-
did say a few things, but I do agree there should be some sort of consequence towards him. Like I was saying earlier, it sort of was.
But others saying they don't agree with Ben Shapiro's views, but they think that the joke was too far. All of this even leading to a response from Shapiro himself saying, if there was another Holocaust, I would hope that Ethan and his family escaped. But maybe that's just me. But to that, H3 responded saying, hey,
Man, the day you
Two wrongs don't make a right. I don't
make
get
Ben
people,
Shapiro
dude.
look like
Holy
the
shit.
moral voice of reason.
Yo, you're done, bro. And also, Ben Shapiro being able to like dance around is like, I got this nigga, bro. I hope he
You
is.
gave this nigga a finger roll, man.
roll.
Oh,
God.
God.
Hope he escaped.
Oh,
How could you
God.
how could you hate on that?
Yeah, exactly.
You could hate the guy, but you'd be like, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's
No matter how much you hate a guy. But to be fair, Ben Shapiro's he likes to argue. And what he's doing
Yeah,
is
he's
he's
always been
taking
known to be
Ethan
crazy.
Klein's words very literally, even though in the context of when it
Yeah.
was said, it was supposed to be a joke. It was
Well,
just
so
a
that's
bad joke.
That's the other side of it, is that a lot of
Yeah,
conservatives.
see, that's the
are like,
issue.
Y'all are just so. Y'all
It didn't really come across as a
snowflakes
joke to literally anyone, I don't think.
and y'all take everything so serious, and like literally, as soon as somebody else makes a joke at their expense, oh my god, how dare he? Oh my goodness, ban him, take his channel, and you know what? I'm
See,
gonna
that's
take
the
the
issue.
more
If
high
he thinks
ground.
everybody else should get banned for one fucking mistake, then you're right up the fucking line, buddy. You should be gone then too, H3, if you think that's how
This
it
one,
works.
man.
He always cancels
I hope
people
his
over
family
one
and his
mistake.
loved ones escape it. Now,
come on now,
I'll
dude.
die, but I hope he survives. I hope.
I wonder if
Man.
he's commented.
it's a joke. Do
commented
conservatives know
about
what
the
those are? And
situation.
sure, in poor taste, but not as poor taste as you platforming anti-Semites who spread dangerous conspiracies that leads to real violence against Jews. That's the meaning of my joke, but of course you don't care about context. And Ethan doubled down on the same stance today during his podcast with Hassan
Oh, here
Piker,
we
who
go.
said this was a lot of manufactured outrage.
Here we
They
go.
always do this. They try to like deflect
Oh,
away and go,
it's a
"What
sign.
about this guy? He's actually anti-Semitic."
Podcast has been
Or
removed?
what about this
Damn.
guy? He's the real racist. Like it's a classic conservative trope at this point to turn around and like find anything and everything they can
Why are they
to shift the attention
turning
away.
into fucking politics?
And you know, you gave them an opening
I mean, like, I get
with
it. A
with
little.
colorful
I
language
don't
like
know.
that for sure.
And along those lines, you also had a lot of people defending Ethan as well. People posting things like Ethan Klein is Jewish. Jews are allowed to make dark jokes about our own history. And adding like it's funny when
What?
MAGA freaks and conservatives cry about this
That's
shit,
so
but you
wrong,
obviously
bro.
do not care about
I
it.
totally
Yeah.
disagree.
There's one nigga on Twitter.
Hey, fella, you just found one nigga. Come on, let's cut the cat. It's one nigga who's doing this, bro. Everybody on Twitter
He just
and
found
on,
the same
on, like,
fucking
on pop
tweeter.
culture knows why this is
Like
funny.
three of
It's
those
just because it's Ethan Klein. If there's anybody
And the
else,
road zoomed in
we
right
would just be like, all right, this nigga just made a bad joke and moved on. The same way we did with
Whoa.
Andrew Tate, and we just moved on. But y'all sat there and did this shit and dragged so many things out of
Facts.
context for so
They're
many
milking
months
those
now. Of
fucking
course, people are
Cowboys.
not going to hold the. Of course, niggas are not going to hold the same energy with you, bro. You did it for months.
Jewish people. Stop pretending we already
Same
know you hate
comment,
us.
dude.
As well as no one believes Ethan Klein is an anti-Semite. They know he is Jewish and that this was a joke. Klein has literally been swatted by neo-Nazis. But still, you had others saying, yeah, he can be a Jewish person, but that doesn't justify joking about someone being murdered. And actually, in a huge
Yeah,
update to
fact.
this story, it happened while I was filming this video. Looks like YouTube is cracking down on Ethan Klein right now. With a video where Ethan made the
Really?
original joke about Shapiro getting taken down for harassment and bullying. And then even the new live stream today got taken down. With Hassan even going on his own stream later to confirm
All
that
they
it
do
was
is
taken
take
down.
videos
Woke up
down.
early this morning and I went over to Leftovers and I shot Leftovers, and you guys won't be able to see the episode if you weren't watching live. And the reason for that is because it's been taken down. They came after our boy.
That's
They
crazy.
came after Ethan.
Our
for
boy.
saying things
I don't know if I fuck
that
with
were
this song.
definitely. You
I don't know. I don't know
a
too
little
much about
spicy.
him.
A spicy
I
facility.
only know some
okay?
stuff about H3. I'm not really
He
tapped
went
in
real
either
full
of them
spice.
too much.
Okay, he went spicy
'Cause they always
facility with
be
it, and
Turns into politics, which is interesting.
And of course, he caught a strike because conservatives love outrage.
Nigga,
What a
YouTube
fucking
is not
weirdo.
conservative.
Yeah,
We're the
what?
opposite. YouTube is so liberal.
Yeah, what?
Nigga, this whole-
YouTube
What's he saying?
is
YouTube is-
the farthest thing from conservative. That was a horrible
What
thing.
the fuck he's saying? This is like the most liberal thing to do is to
Literally,
give him a
dude.
strike or
The fuck?
banning him for a week. It's literally the most liberal
Come
thing to
on.
do. What the fuck are you talking? I hate, bro. I can't.
Yeah, why are they turning to politics when they're wrong? It's crazy.
Because, yo, shit like this just divides people.
Literally,
This is not
that's
about,
all they're trying to
like,
do.
Oh my, it's not about that, bro.
Fuck.
It's not about a conservative or a liberal thing, bro.
Facts.
It's about YouTube upholding and being consistent with their guidelines. That's all it is. Regardless if it was a Jewish joke or not. Yeah, he said
Literally, dude. It's about them being consistent. Because if they're going to take other content creators off for one comment, they have to do that for everyone. So they should literally they should have them have a chance if it's not crazy. But if it's past their guidelines, they should stick to those guidelines. That's what's crazy.
something that was aggressively towards someone else. He was bullying somebody. You can actively say that. So they're sitting there like, this is not the politics thing, man. It's political, man. We gotta make this politics. It's political, nigga. No, it's a YouTube guideline problem,
Yeah,
nigga. That's all it is, bro.
I don't
This
think
is
he has
so
to do
crazy
much
to
of
me.
politics at
This
all.
is so crazy.
Why would
to
you
me.
turn it to that?
Hey, y'all can't take no accountability. It's crazy.
God.
Fucking conservatives, man. Fuck, man. They got us, man.
Can't take their
It's
own
a little
blame at
spice.
all.
He told the niggas gonna.
He is.
a little
See, that's what I'm
itty bitty-
saying.
he hopes to
I
see him
love Low. He always has such great takes.
die first in the gas chamber. Just a little
Always.
spice. What the fuck?
On the fucking spot.
What the fuck? Yeah, the way y'all downplay shit is crazy, nigga. that is absurd. Yo, this nigga Ethan not only was thinking about another Holocaust.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Ain't no
Hey, that's
joke.
fucked up, man.
How
Nigga,
did
he didn't just say Ben
think that
Shapiro
was a
should die.
joke?
He was like,
What?
nigga, all the Jews are about to get fucked
Oh
as a
my
total.
God.
I just want to make sure that nigga's first. Bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's
what?
just a little, just a smidgen of spice, man. Just fucking.
You know how that gets.
Just a
Just a little bit of
dash.
Cajun. Got a little bit of Cajun on
Just a
that.
dash of pepper on that. That's all that is, man.
It has to be a conversation about like why has it become less okay to tolerate other people's viewpoints?
That too.
It's like H3 like he makes people
True.
like his mental enemy when he disagrees with them. The way he brought up Candace
just
Owens.
goes crazy
You know,
on him.
as a liberal, you're gonna disagree with a lot of things Candace Owens says.
For sure.
But if it gets to the point where like how much hate do you have to have
Yeah,
for
he
somebody
goes
because you disagree with
bonkers
them?
on
The
people.
reality is you're not
Crazy.
correct just because you believe
Like,
what
never
you
met him
believe.
in real
Because they-
life, and he has real hate for him. Like, fucking deep
They
hate.
believe what they believe
He
as
is
well. They
crazy.
believe
Just
what
as
they-
strongly as you believe
just
it.
as strongly as you do.
And so it's like, why don't you just tolerate that? You don't have to agree with
Like,
them.
I
You
can't
don't
have
have to
real
get
feelings
together
for someone I haven't really met, you know?
with
So
them.
much
You don't have to
different.
link. You don't have
Internet
to be
beef
friends.
is fucking
You just have
dumb.
to just
So dumb.
admit that they deserve to exist, and that unless what they're spewing is hateful, if what they're saying is hateful in nature, then that's hate speech.
But they,
otherwise,
but they
Exactly.
think that it is though. That's the other thing that they'll make.
So that's what I'm
so
saying.
many
H3's
beliefs to be
comment
like,
literally
you said
could
this
be
and that's
considered
the-
as a hate comment. Like, as hate speech. It really
happened.
could be, depending how people look at it. He tried to say it was a joke, but, you know,
and so-
I don't think
So
people are going
that's
to
what
take
ends
it
up
like
happening
that.
because what I've
But I don't
learned
know.
just over the past
Who
few
knows,
years
'cause
is
he
like,
sort of-
people they truly believe it.
seems
There's a lot of
he
people
thinks
who
he's
don't-
invincible,
They say things
but who
not
really
because they think
knows,
they'll get clicks
honestly?
and views, but because they genuinely believe those things. And unless you're willing to get into a
Facts.
genuine dialogue with those people, it's kind of just pointless to even interact with them because you interacting with
True.
them and only hearing their side of it from your perspective without trying to have any form of empathy at all, trying to understand their perspective, it's a complete waste of fucking time.
it is a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
And it's like I would say, why don't y'all just get on a podcast and talk
But we
about
already
it?
know.
But we know what it's gonna look like. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
it's gonna be
screaming
fucking
match
horrible.
where no one's gonna.
Literally
The
horrible.
objective is just to scream your opinion louder.
Yeah.
And then at that
How
point,
does that
it's
get
kinda just
anything
an echo
accomplished?
chamber. I don't know
Literally
how you develop
anything.
thoughts when you are
But that's-
only
that's
allowed to
literally-
think one way.
That's what everybody is. On the internet, they can go look up what they want to watch. They can search the people they want to listen to and get the thought process and a viewpoint that further confirms their
What they
biases.
already think,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but an echo chamber. But the thing, and not only that, it's so interesting to me that everybody preaches, or some sides preaches, the liberals especially preach being tolerant, but they're not fucking tolerant at all. Like, not even in the fucking slightest. And then as soon as you want more tolerance given to you, even in a manner that completely is inconsistent with your entire viewpoint, is where you just lose everyone. But this whole, and also, and not only to that extent, like I said before, bro, the banning thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Like y'all pushing the fucking
Facts.
envelope, and they just straight banning people.
Like,
I don't think I've ever
fully
seen YouTube-
banning is insane. Like, strikes is what I believe should be happening. Unless it's something just so crazy. Because you gotta give them a warning, in most cases, and then you ban them. You know what I mean? I don't have to justify this case, because it's very fucked up. But I'm just saying in other cases.
Within like a 5-6 months.
Who knows? You know, YouTube is very inconsistent, so it's hard to tell what's so bad and what's a strike, you know?
Like this hate mob, they're just like, oh, let's get him out of here. And there's already been precedents that have been set, and so they're gonna sit there and say, well, he's the next Andrew Tate, he's the next Nico, he's the next Ethan, he's the next da-da-da-da-da. It's the same thing he said, so why don't you just do it? And then it's gonna just fucking spiral. It's always gonna fucking spiral.
Yeah.
Hey, those are our thoughts on the whole situation, man. Let us know what y'all think about
Good video.
L3 in the comments.
I didn't know it was that bad of a fucking comment. Holy shit. That was brutal, dude. Oh man, he's crazy. Holy shit, man. I don't know how he's gonna bounce back from that. He might have already bounced back with some fucking new person on his podcast, you know. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the entire video. If you made it all the way here, you might as well hit that like button or subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. I'll catch you soon.